morning, everyone. You are in for a treat tonight. We're having prime rib, asparagus, cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, and my version of a bordelaise, which will be a red wine mushroom reduction sauce for the meat. We got everything prepped. I'm going to start cooking in just a minute. I'm excited. Look at that. Oh, thinly sliced. You know it's been seasoned, and you know it's been sitting out for like an hour. We got the water going, and we're going to use this piece of equipment today. There I am back there looking good. All right, here we go. We're going to be doing a lot of cast iron work tonight. This is one of those meals where once it gets going, it's going to be done quick. So, you know, we got the potatoes boiling in the rear. We got a few more minutes on those. I got the mashed potato station set up. These are some things we're going to throw in there. I'm not too worried about the potatoes because, you know, once we get them done, we'll stick them in the oven and, you know, set it and forget it. I got some bacon over here prepping. I got the mushrooms washed off. Make sure you do that. Those are really grown in manure. I saw it on the TV. We got the, we don't need very many more of those, but we are going to need some beef stock. I got that back there. Salt, pepper. We're not going to use the onions, but we're over here now. It's time to grind some meat. So the beauty of the meat grinder is how quiet it is when you use it. You could use this around, you know, children trying to sleep, you know, in a hospital setting. It's not going to bother anyone. We're just running this prime rib through here. We got one more to go. Oh man, look at that. That's fantastic. There we go. You clean that off. Let the last little bits come out of there. Oh boy. All right, oil's in, smoky pan. Here comes the meat. Now we're gonna cook that for a while. All right, and then we're gonna put some other things in there too. Now remember, I've already seasoned this, so I'm not gonna do a whole lot to it. But I don't have the heat on too high either. We will turn it up, but I didn't want to burn the oil, so we're just going to keep moving this around. Until we get it nice and brown. This is what we're looking for. We're going to take that off the heat. We're going to strain our potatoes. They're done. And then it's time to start making the sauce. Ah, yes, the sound of our people. So we got the pan good and smoky. We're going to put that back on the heat. What happened is I got my drain clogged, and so I was dealing with that, and this happened, and the thing happened, and man, this is chaos in here. We're doing it. We are doing it. Oh, and the bacon's done. All right, let's keep going here. We're going to put some mushrooms in the pan. Now, we don't want to put them all in there. That's a we'll save that for an omelet on a different day. We're going to start getting these cooked down. We're going to get them reduced, and then we're going to add our wine and a few other things. I had a couple potatoes that still needed some time, so we're going to let them cook for a little bit more. I got the other ones over here. I got, you know, all these things are ready to go. Now, you probably keep seeing this. That's because it's going to take just a few moments to cook. I am going to cook this asparagus right now and all this goodness over there, and I'm going to set it off to the side. It won't hurt a thing. Alright, I put some butter in the pan, and I got the asparagus in there. We're just going to get a little bit of heat on it. Not going to completely cook it, because we do want a little snap whenever we eat it. I got the potatoes in there. There's nothing special about this. It's just a mixer. We're going to mix that up. We're going to put you know, some sour cream in there, maybe some cheese, definitely some butter, and you know, just get that mixed up. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Wine goes in. Alright, we don't need a ton. We're just making, you know, gravy for one. So we're going to keep cooking that until it starts to, you know, reduce a little bit. I am going to turn the heat down just a little bit, and I want to show you what, oh, gotta clean this off. I want to show you what it over here. Can you guys see it all coming together? So this here, we're going to roll them. Look at that one-handed action. Holy crap, that went really well. Ha! Look at that. I wonder if I can do it again. Look at this. Okay, boom. There we go. We're rolling up all four. I mentioned earlier, you know, once it starts coming together, it's go time. Beef broth going in. I'm just making enough gravy for myself, so you know, it's gonna start getting thick here in a minute. Just a little bit more. We're working on the potatoes. I've moved them to another dish. We're going to prep them now. This steak, I'm going to move this pan out. I'm bringing in a new pan. We're going to cook them. Oh, I about spilled it. Whoa, that would have been bad. Hilarious, but bad. All right, so we're going to bring up the heat in the rear. We got a few more things to add. Do not forget to taste as you go. And also, I added a little garlic confit to my mashed potatoes to make them garlic mashed potatoes. If you didn't have that, you could add like garlic powder. Did you guys forget about that bacon? I didn't. Bacon goes on top. Also, remember them little meat scraps? They're back here. That prime rib on top. Now don't put them all on there so you can decorate your plate later on. It'll make it look good. But we'll get a good coating here. You know, and then the next day on leftovers, you don't really care. That's going in the oven, 350 for until I'm done cooking. I seasoned this with a little bit of pepper, and then I tasted it, and I cried a little bit because it tasted so good. It's kind of like, you know, get a hug when you need one. But anyway, it's not thick enough yet. It's a nice looking gravy, but we're gonna add some heavy whipping cream. It's gonna turn a little brown. That's okay. We're going to mix that in. That's going to make it thick. We're just going to let it sit in the back. It's just about time to cook our steaks. Normally, I cook my steaks in cast iron. It's been my thing for a long time. But today, I did my version of, you know, Bordelaise. Remember, that's my version. If you look it up, it's going to tell you it's got a lot of other stuff in it. But anyway, here we go. We're going oil in. You know, listen, this is a quick process. So as soon as these guys get in there, we're gonna cook them on all. It's round, so cook it on all sides. There we go. We're close. That was you know, I just been rolling them around. I've been using the other piece to keep them so that all the sides will get cooked. Some may be tempted to throw a knob of butter in there. I wouldn't, because then it'll get. Just don't. There's plenty of other flavors going on. So these are actually done. I'm going to take them out and let them rest. Plated this sucker. It comes together pretty quick there at the end. That's the reduction going on there with the mushrooms. We got prime rib wrapped around asparagus with a Bordelaise, my version. We've got cheesy garlic mashed potatoes, garlic confit inside with prime rib and bacon sprinkled on top. Usually I would have a drier wine, but you know, we're using leftovers. So there you go. Quick and easy. Steak and asparagus. Time for fan mail. You know, we always get fan mail here at Firehouse.cooking, and normally I wait to finish eating, but I can't do it tonight. I got to tell you guys about this Bordelaise that I made. Now remember, it's my version. So, you know, if you look it up, it's going to tell you to add other things, but I didn't know what else to call it. So if you follow those steps, I'm going to tell you it's going to blow your mind. It's so good. But anyway, you know, our fan mail comes from Rachel. Rachel asked me, you know, what inspired you to start cooking? And you know, it was basically, I would say the fire station did it. I was watching all these guys cook, and I wanted to be a part of that. And so that's, you know, that's where it stemmed from. And then I started experimenting, and you know, here we are. These are, you know, you look up recipes online. If you do anything to them, it becomes yours. You write it down, and then there you go. So I write a lot. Shh. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But you know, we write a lot of things down, and then you know, we keep tweaking them. And it's always a two-part question here at Firehouse.cooking. If I could change anything about tonight's meal, what would it be? For the first time ever, nothing. I will change nothing. That was really good. It still is good. I'm gonna finish eating. So thanks for watching. Have a good night.